I'm trying to pull a chart because I did have time to channel, and there's a date that I need to look into, so I'm not ignoring y'all. I just need to, I'm just trying to connect some dots right now. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold up. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting for sure. Okay, Kiana. Hi, Kels. Thank you, Buki. Not best friends. My bestie, my best friend. Go, best friend. Oh, when did I chip my computer? I need a new computer anyway. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Who over here on TikTok? How y'all doing? Tap the screen. This is going to be the last live for TikTok. So tap the screen. Let's get everybody over here who we could get over here. What am I doing? Focus ADD. Focus ADD. Hey y'all. We got one more minute. Make sure y'all got y'all snacks, and make sure y'all got y'all drinks. Your fumad if you need it, if you like it, if you want it. Make sure you tap in with your ancestors. Ask that you receive something from this message today. Hey, Haley. Okay, if you're on TikTok, come on in. Don't be watching from the outside. That's weird. Don't be no peeping time. And tap the screen. Right, 30 more seconds. I am going to give you a little tiny bit of a disclaimer right now on today's message. It is going to involve the state of the world. If you all are sensitive to what's going on right now, if you all are just overwhelmed and maybe you just can't hear nothing like this right now, by all means, protect your peace, protect your energy. But Spirit tends to pick up on what's going on in the world today, what's most prevalent in the energy, and that's what we are always going to pick up on in the readings. Okay, so if it's too much, I understand. Love you, mean it. Go watch some cartoons, eat a bowl of cereal, get under your snuggly cozy blanket, and just let that be that. I get it. I get it. It'd be too much sometimes. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the message today. If you all are over here, let me go ahead and do this because we don't need the riffraff here. Nani, you already know. Do what you got to do. If it's getting a little spooky in the comments, handle it. like you do best. Okay. All right. So I did channel a message for you all today. Now, I will say this. I've been operating in my gifts for a long time, but when it comes to timing, I do get a little bit uncomfortable about timing. Now, that's not to say that the timing don't be accurate, but it's just something that I got to work on within myself. Like the skepticism, it's still a little bit of skepticism in there, regardless of all the things that I've seen, all the things that I've done. Like, regardless of all that, sometimes I still be like, are you sure, Spirit? Not to question Spirit, but okay. So the channeled message, that was just my little disclaimer. The channel message said 7 weeks before one of your elites will absolutely just release more damning info. Truth is what will give you all freedom. So I was like, 7 weeks, you say? I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but some damning information came out today. But in 7 more weeks from today, there will be more information that comes out. Okay? That date is Saturday, March 21st. Okay? So, of course, I was like, well, what's going on that date? So I went ahead and pulled the astrology, and I wanted to know where Saturn was going to be. So Saturn is the planet of karma, of authority, of justice, right? And karmic justice. And it's actually going to be in the 11th house, which represents the collective, and in the sign of Aries. Now, Aries is a leader, okay? It's the first sign of the zodiac, right? I guess technically it would be the youngest sign because it would be a child of the zodiac. But you know, Aries energy is about that action. It's about war. It's about leadership. It's about, you know, getting things done. With justice in that sign, what this feels like to me is very fast, very swift justice for the collective, 11th house energy. Okay, now what I also noticed in the astrology is that we actually have a stellium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets in Aries, 6 in the 11th house. So this is one of those planetary parades that we'll be hearing about. Okay, so with all of this energy, what is that? Neptune, the sun, Venus, Chiron, and Saturn are all going to be in the 11th house, all in the sign of Aries. It's going to be a very palpable, very spiritually loud time. So that makes absolute sense that that will be the time that some crazy information comes out, that some more information comes out. Now, last year, 2024, right after the election, my spirit team said that your boy, DT, was going to go down for treason. Now, based on what just came out today, there's some really effed up stuff that came out today, which is confirmation that he is a PDF file, but we already knew that. But on top of that, there is a portion of the information that came out today that actually proves that he is indeed a traitor. Okay. On top of that, though, just looking at the state of the country and his little army that he's constructed, who are actively going against the American people, that in itself is traitorous, aka treason. So I kind of feel like my people was telling me what was going to happen last year. Okay, last year. Now they're giving me more messages about more information coming out, and about another elite. I don't know who it is. I don't have a name. That's going to come out with more information that's going to be damning in 7 weeks. Okay, so in 7 weeks, let's check back. But let's go ahead and get into the tarot. And I actually wanted to pull some true crime oracle messages as well. I never use those for public messages. I only use them in the ICE message for the channel members. So we're definitely going to pull some of those. But let's start with the tarot. I definitely felt like it was definitely a Santa Muerte kind of message, Santa Muerte kind of day. And so we doing Santa Muerte today. Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Thank you for the hearts over here on TikTok. Thank you for the love. What's in the heart of this? What is the central energy for this reading? The moon. Duh, of course. The moon is a card of illusion, of secrets, things happening behind the scenes, behind the curtain. Crazy. What's crossing this? Spirit be on. I love it so much. What's crossing this energy? Knight of Wands. This is a card of action, forward movement. It can also represent saving oneself, okay? Being your own hero. So with the Knight of Wands energy, what I'm getting, crossing the moon, secrets are about to come out. Just like the channel message said, some secrets are definitely about to come out. As I was looking at the card for the moon, I was hearing the song, I think it's Todrick Hall, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. It was like a Wizard of Oz thing, kind of thing that he did. But I think there may be some type of exposure to people working behind the scenes for DT. Like, yeah, we know about, Elon, we know. But I think people that we're not aware of are about to be exposed as well. Okay, what's at the root of this? I have a love with the moon. I played Uncle Fester in the Addams Family and he fell in love with the moon. Oh, okay. I love the Addams Family. At the root of this is the Four of Cups, which is very interesting because the Four of Cups came up today for the daily energy at the bottom of the deck. And it also came out yesterday for the daily energy. And what I feel like this is just people being over it. Like, I think everybody is really over the bullshit that's happening. A lot of us have gotten just, I don't know why Spirit wants to say despondent is the word. Like, they've gotten despondent. A lot of people don't want to deal with or face what's actually going on. It feels like just a lot of people are overwhelmed. No one's like, we sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. Right? So, tell me about the recent past, Spirit. If looking at this Four of Cups, for some of you all, it's kind of messed up your ability to be creative, to be childlike, to be, like, all the bullshit that's happened is kind of fucking up your creativity, is what I want to say. Some of you may write music or play music, play a guitar. My eyes being drawn to this guitar here. But it could just also be like that your love of certain things, your love of art, your love of like creating is kind of feeling drained because of everything happening collectively, everything happening in the world. You're just like, ugh, I can't write, I can't paint, I can't color right now. I can't craft. It's just too much. So yeah, this may be affecting your creative energy. In the recent past here, of course, we have the Five of Wands. I mean, look around. We see what's happening in Minnesota. This is unrest. This is conflict. Fire starting. They've been I hate this so much. I hate when people say like, so-and-so's doing this, it's a distraction, it's a distraction. But like, to an extent, that's what it feels like. We're starting these little fires to distract you from the real fucked up shit that we're doing, that we really got going on. And Like, to an extent, it feels like that's true because everyone's paying attention to these unalivings and to all these protests. And momentarily, because we ain't forget, I don't think we gonna forget, but momentarily no one's been paying attention to them files that they want to release so bad. And then some files was released, and then we like, oh shit, yeah, about those. About those, okay. Okay, so tell me about the potential future here, Spirit. Tell me about the potential future here. I mean, Wheel of Fortune. The potential future is that the Wheel of Fortune starts to turn, that there's a shift in the tide, that change is upon us, which is absolutely wonderful, since this is the energy that people are in. People are sick of it. So it is absolutely time for change, okay? And what is the expected future, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. That indicates a stop. Okay. So I do think that there is going to be a shift. There's going to be a stop to some of the BS that has happened. I also think that there's about to be a dismantling of los cielos, right? I think they're already talking about the head of Homeland Security stepping down or being impeached. Yeah. So I do think that things are about to change. There is about to be a shift. I know a lot of people, I heard the way things were, but we're never going back to the way things were. That's what this whole thing is about. Hi, Kiki. There is not going to be a way things were. This whole thing is about dismantling a system that hasn't worked for centuries. Okay? So do prepare for something new. Okay? So tell me about the recent past here with the Five of Wands, Spirit. We already know that there's chaos. Nine of Wands energy. There will be triumph after adversity. Okay? Nine of Wands energy. We have to just keep on pushing. We gotta keep on pushing. All right? Keep on pushing. Okay? Sagittarius energy. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. More Sagittarius energy. Let me see where Jupiter actually is, which is the planet that rules Sagittarius. In 7 weeks, I want to see where it's going to actually be. Jupiter is going to be in Cancer in the second house. Okay, so values. Cancer is about the home, family, things like that. I think there's going to be an expansion in the way that we as people value ourselves and each other, the way we value this country. Okay. Definitely this shift is period. Six of Wands energy. Six of Wands is about success and victory. So while obviously nothing's going to change overnight and a lot of people are still not going to get it, like, I just need y'all to understand that there are certain people who are just going to be left behind. There are certain people who are just never going to get it. There are certain people who are going to be MAGA till they die. There are certain people that's always going to bring up politics when this is a human issue. This is about humanity and love and care for our fellow humans. Okay? They're always going to bring up, oh, well, you're just a stupid liberal, or like, you know, whatever. There's always going to be those people. Do not let those people waste your time, your energy, your brain cells. Do not engage with those people. People like that are going to be left behind. That's not who we need to be worried about. We need to focus on everybody who is moving forward. everyone who is moving into that's so crazy. The download that I just got, and I don't know if this is metaphorical or not, but the download that I got just now was like, those kinds of people are gonna go underground. Now, I don't know if that's literal, like we're gonna like push them out into a, you know, a land in the corner somewhere where they all live. I don't know that it's gonna be that extreme, but it may just be as simple as people are gonna stop talking about their, you know, super MAGA, anti-Christian, anti-people viewpoint of things, super capitalistic viewpoint of things, and they're just going to stop talking about it for fear that literally everyone around them will spaz the fuck out on them. They should shut the fuck up. They should learn how to do that. But I just heard they're going to go underground. That's crazy. They're not going to stop being what they are. There are going to be small pods of like, well, they already are a hate group, most of them. But like what I just was seeing was like, they're going to be, what's the word? Like extremist hate groups, like small pods of extremist hate groups in a world that has shifted towards humanity and care for one another. Okay. Let me keep going. The expected future is that things come to a full stop with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And we're going to collaborate, come together. Yeah. We're going to stop this bullshit and we're going to come together for something different. For a long time, I've been getting downloads and like this vision of a whole different type of government. The current government is not going to exist anymore. It's going to be more like a council. It's going to be more like different people from different walks of life, all ages, all sexualities, all gender identities, all religions, and they're going to all represent the country. There's not going to be a president. There's going to be a council. That's something that I've been seeing. And it just creates like a more equal governance, you know? If that comes to pass, that would be actually beautiful, in my opinion. This country should be represented by everyone who lives in it, not just a few. But yeah, there's definitely, just a little brief recap, things that are hidden are coming to light and they're coming out very quickly. I know people are tired here with the Four of Cups. They're kind of over it. That's what's at the root of things. In the recent past, we do have this discord, this conflict, but we have been pushing through all the bullshit. The possible future is that the tables turn and we are victorious, and the expected future is that this current bullshit stops and we do come together and work to come to a common goal. Okay, so let's go ahead and get damn, that shit flew out of my hand. Did y'all see that? I was just getting ready to pull the status and two cards said, whoop, this is your status. The Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So having conversations, perhaps on the internet. The Eight of Wands does represent electronic communication. So internet conversations, this can be text messages, emails, digital communication, right? And the Nine of Cups energy is about coming forward with love, coming forward with an emotional offer. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication, or there currently is a lot of communication between people about how we heal, how we fix things. And all you have to do is look around. It's all over. Even on these apps that you're currently on, there are a lot of people. 1111, when I'm saying this, come on, Spirit. There are a lot of people talking about how we fix this, how we move forward, how we make things right. And that is our current status right now. Actually, and that came out of the wrong deck. That was my clarification deck. Okay, I'm gonna leave it as is. All right, so status, what's surrounding the collective spirit? Spirit said we're gonna say what we gotta say, and we don't really give a fuck about which deck. What is surrounding us is the King of Wands. That's interesting as the surrounding energy too, because the daily energy today was about chosen leadership. If you saw the message today organically, if it just happened upon you today, it's because you are chosen by the divine. You are meant to be some type of leader. If you see that message and it resonates with you, it's because you're meant to be some type of leader. Now, this doesn't mean that you gotta run for the council. This doesn't mean that. But this just means that on a large scale or a small scale, I'm in every deck right now. I'm in every deck. I wasn't even supposed to use this deck either. But on a large scale or a small scale, you're meant to lead in some way, shape, or form. Whether you're wanting to lead a movement to help people who are affected right now, whether you are meant to be on a soapbox talking your shit to inspire the collective right now, whether you are, I don't know, whatever, there is something that you're being called to lead, a charge that you are being called to lead today. And so what is surrounding us right now is a rise in leadership. The King of Wands as a leader is a beneficent leader, very charismatic. People follow him or her because she's very charismatic, very trustworthy, very easy to follow. Okay? Being that this deck is actually all women, is in the upright. This is a reliable leader, a trustworthy leader. Okay. What's in the mind and the emotions of my collective spirit? We have the Seven of Cups energy. So the Seven of Cups energy, mind and emotions, this is about options. This is about choices, but this is also about like daydreams. This is Piscean energy. So dreams or daydreams, imagination. Some of y'all are just really thinking, hoping, feeling that something better has to come, wishing for something better to come. Thinking about different options for how we can create better. Okay. Some of you all have like a very, very like great idea, because in this card, while there are 7 options, there's one that he's pulling down and like holding on to, like, yeah. And it even has a flower growing out of it, like, yeah, this is the one. This can also, like, what I'm also feeling with this is like, we've tried so many things, we've tried so many ways. This next thing that we do has to be the thing that works. This feels like understanding that we can't keep doing the same thing expecting different results. So this feels like finally we've gotten to a point where we know that this is the thing we have to do. This is the thing that's going to work. Okay, what is the outcome here? Yes. So the outcome is the Hierophant card. This is order. This is structure. This is leveling up, doing the right thing. Taurian energy. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles. This feels like putting in the work to make things right. All right. So that is our outcome. Things are going to work out. It's not going to be without a lack of effort. It's not going to be because we didn't try to make things work. Like, it's not going to be because we did nothing. It's going to be because we all actively came together and was like, we gotta change shit, because this is not it. Okay, so clarify that Hierophant for me, please, Spirit. Thank you for the likes over here on TikTok. Make sure y'all tap that screen. This is the last live at TikTok before I deactivate. All right. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and YouTube for more lives and daily energy content. The clarifying card is the death card. Death is about endings, bringing in new beginnings. This is scorpionic energy, transformation, and change. That's what's clarifying the Hierophant. We're going to be doing what we need to do to create change, to transmute our current situation into something better. Because this some bullshit. This do be some bullshit. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the oracles. And like I said, I'm actually going to start with the true crime oracles to see what that moon energy is about, see what is hidden, see what is coming out in 7 weeks. Right, Kiana, because I was almost at 10K on TikTok too, but we're gonna build up that Instagram so we can go live over there. We're almost at 4K on YouTube. I'm only down by like 120 subscribers, so make sure y'all subscribe. We almost at 4K. Y'all remember when we was almost at 1K? I was so excited. Here we are. All right, Spirit, so speak to me about some of the criminal activities that are happening behind the scenes. What is it that the people need to know about? If y'all got a peek at some of the things that came out today, you already know it's not great. But it's stuff that we already knew. Ooh, snaps. Give me a few more. Okay. So, what's crazy is social media just came out as one of the cards as we're talking about TikTok. So for those of y'all who don't know, it's because of the recent changes over here on TikTok that I'm leaving. It's not a safe app. Fire came out as one of the crimes. Immediately, I thought of Hawaii. I've never trusted the Hawaii situation. And currently in Venezuela, if I'm not mistaken, there are fires happening. Trust and believe they are not accidental. They're not accidental. Whenever they want something, they gonna set it on fire. they gonna set it on fire. The next card that came out, I don't know if I'm gonna get dinged for this, but I'm just gonna show y'all the card. Do y'all see how that doll is chopped up? Do y'all see how that doll is chopped up? That's another one of the crimes. Okay. The next one, girl, says hotel, motel. We know that they out here moving them girls. We know that. They're definitely keeping them in motels and hotels. Something to do with the beach. And yeah, and boys. Ain't Mar-a-Lago on the beach? Ain't it in like Miami or something? So there is something to do with the beach. Hotels and motels. Egotism, well, that's not a secret. We know, we've met them. Okay. Lies. Oh, we know. We know about the lies. We know about the lies. Okay. So they're definitely lying. They've always been lying. I thought this was money, but it's actually dominoes like flying up from his hands. Domino effect. Ooh. The lies may be having a domino effect. You know how they say, like, you can't really tell a lie without telling another lie to cover up the first lie. And eventually you just have to keep on telling lies to cover the lies, to cover the lies, to cover the lies. I think a lot of the lies are about to be uncovered. That's what I'm getting with that. Celebrity. Oh, we already know plenty of celebrities involved in this. The president was a celebrity before he was the president. And unfortunately, I think that a lot of our beloved celebrities are going to come up in all of this. In what was recently released, Jamie Foxx actually came up because he wanted to allegedly have some personal alone time with one of the Russian models that were involved in all of this. My thing is, did he know that these Russian models were not actually models but victims? And if so, why would you want to engage with someone who's being forced? So kind of side-eyeing Jamie right now. Let's see if more comes up about that. But it ain't looking too good. Imprisonment. Hopefully. Come on, treason. What my channel message said, what my spirits told me, that he going down for treason. Fingers crossed. Imprisonment. Grandparent. Oh, I've been saying Jamie was going down. Jay-Z going down. There's a TikTok that I talked about what Jay-Z did. It was, I had a premonition about Jay-Z. I've actually had two. And I talked about them. I'll post it. I think I did post it, but I'll put it in the community tab. Like that premonition. But yeah. And this is coming from someone who used to be a diehard Jay-Z fan. Like, I knew that his time was coming up very soon. And it kind of is heartbreaking because, like I said, as a young adult, like, I live and die by Jay-Z. Like, Black Album, Kingdom Come, like, those was my bops. Like, so, unfortunately. Now, something to do with grandparents is coming up. I'm thinking about the royal family. They were also mentioned in all of this. And I just saw something about Fergie today, which is crazy to even think that she was involved in this. Not the singer, Ferguson. What's her name? Duchess of Ferguson. So like the royal family, the grandparents, I think this just goes to show like this is generational. Like they have been doing this, these crimes. They have been grandfathered into these crimes that they're doing. Like this is nothing more than family business to them. It's not insane or it's so unfortunate. That's crazy. That, like, how can you just be born into some shit like this and be like, oh, that's just what we do? Y'all just sell people, children. Y'all just turn a blind eye to the weird shit. Oh, okay. Bruh, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. Y'all, look what this card say. I hope y'all can read it backwards. Was not a fan of Charlie Kirk at all. Don't really care where he is or how bad it is. We know where he's not. We know he's not in the upper room. But do y'all see what that card says? I do want y'all to understand that it was them. It was them who set this up. I do not like Candace Owens in any way, shape, or form, but I absolutely believe that she's right on this, and I think that that's going to come out. Y'all see it. Ooh, it's not just him. It's not just him. more information about other people who we didn't even know were removed from this earth in that way, I think it's going to come out that they were removed from this earth in that way, that these were not natural deaths. And last card, healing. And there's a hospital bed. What is this about? I don't know. All I can think about is MLK, but like, I think we all know that that was the government. I don't know. Let's see if something comes out about hospitalization, healing. With the assassination card, it's just giving me MLK vibes. If y'all are not aware, he was unalived in the hospital after the assassination attempt. He actually survived it, and he was then unalived in the hospital by our government, not by an assassin. Okay, so yeah. Next 7 weeks, I'm gonna actually write these down too. In the next 7 weeks, let's look out for information pertaining to these crimes very specifically. All right. We're going to have a little shift. Let's get into some more positive energy with the Black Goddess Within Oracle. Let's see what they have to give us today. Give us a little bit more positive energy, because I know that was a little heavy. All right. Which goddesses would like to speak to my collective right about now? Which goddesses would like to speak to my collective right now? That's funny. Allah came out last time. Mujaji, Allah. Number 4 and number 16. 4 times 4 is 16. There may be something about multiplication energy, multiplying. Yo, she said she gonna keep on coming out until I can say her name right. She came out last time. Bottom of the deck though is blessing. So I'm going to start with that energy. I wasn't going to read all 4, but I'm going to read blessings because I feel like we kind of need this. And I feel like this is going to be a positive message for the collective. What's interesting about it is it's number 32. And Nyong Begye. I'm going to ask Google how to say her name. She's 23, so 32 and 23, kind of mirroring energy, and then 4 and 16, 4 times is 16. So let's start with the energy of blessings at the bottom of the deck. Right after blessings is celebration, number 33. All right, guys, so the energy of blessings. Okay. Can y'all both see that? I'm trying not to catch the glare. All right, it says Lake Natron, Tanzania. Natron. In northwest Tanzania, waters flow from the Iwaso Ngiro River into a lake from which it cannot escape. While the shoreline of Lake Natron wraps itself through 35 miles of highland, there is no outlet in sight for the mineral-rich water to fill the lakes. The only way the water can escape is through the power of the sun's heat. As the lake water evaporates, it leaves behind highly salinated conditions that are toxic to most living things. There are flamingos, however, that flourish in this environment. In fact, you can find the majority of the species of the world's flamingos feeding, nesting, and mating in these waters. They have adapted to survive such an hospitable environment. They talking about us. The modifications include tough skin and scales that prevent burning from the caustic water, the ability to drink water at near boiling points, and glands that remove salt from the water to make it drinkable. Almost nothing else survives here. Mount Kilimanjaro stands in witness as millions of these flamingos perform their collective mating dance with wild abandon. Similarly, the ancestors have given you the resources to thrive in an environment or situation that is uniquely suited to your success. Invitation: stop and take stock of what is available to you. Locate where you can align your resources and unique abilities with your success. Okay? Yeah, 33. Yeah. I kind of feel like they were talking about us. We have definitely had to adapt to an environment that does not seem livable or suitable for most living things. But yet here we are, surviving the bullshit. Okay. So the first card in the spread is number 4, and this is Allah. She is a Igbo, Nigeria goddess of grief, is what, you know, she shows up as in the African goddess deck, but I'll read you all what it says in this deck. Okay. All right. It says Allah, meaning earth in the Igbo language of Eastern Nigeria, represents the totality of everything that is or ever was earthbound. As earth, Allah stands at the threshold between the living who walk upon her and the dead who are interred within her, human, plant, and animal alike. She watches over pregnant mothers, nurtures children as they are in the womb, accompanies them as they mature, and receives them back into her earth body at the end of their lives. Allah, the mother of all things, is fecund, fertile, and fruitful. The goddess Allah is bursting with the potential of life. Venerated during all phases of the agricultural process, Allah's energy is ignited as seeds that are planted, as crops that sprout, and as harvest rituals are performed. Allah supports the entirety of the life cycle, even extending her nurture and attention into endeavors of the afterlife. With her unique dominion over life, from conception to ancestor, Allah integrates the two worlds. She teaches us that caring for the earth where our ancestral bodies lie is a way to build profound relationships with our ancestors. Allah reminds us that tending to our body is a sacred skill that reflects on how we tend to the earth. This is an ancestral imperative. We are the earth and the earth is us. This is no distinction between all that is living and all that is dead. The invitation: you are not separate from Mother Earth. Do unto her as you would do unto yourself. So treat the earth how you want to be treated, because you're going to have to go back to it one day. Do you want to go to a polluted pile of toxic waste? Or do you want to go back to the beautiful earth? Questions that need answers. All right. Mujaji, manifestation goddess. All right, Mujaji. You see her, she cute. All right, Mujaji. Transformer of clouds. Lovedu, South Africa. The goddess Mujaji has a unique creation story. Mujaji is the honorary title bestowed upon a woman when she becomes a queen of the Lovedu. Before she is Mujaji, she is a human woman. Upon taking up the mantle of queen, the Mujaji is considered immortal and inaccessible. She is gifted with the magical ability to produce rain. She is even called the transformer of clouds. Rain is a refreshing elixir that sustains life. Humanity cannot live, let alone thrive, without water. The rain queen, is a miracle from the celestial heavens, and there is none greater, because she can bring famine to earth by withholding water. She commands respect from all of the surrounding tribes. If you pull this card, the Mujaji is sharing her goddess secrets with you. She is entrusting you with the knowledge and the wisdom to activate your dormant goddess gifts. Hello? Because this is Divine Feminine Rising, baby. You already know that there is a goddess within. Mujaji grants you the permission to approach life as your full goddess. The dress rehearsal is over. You are goddess. Invitation. Remember the goddess within. You are always ready, goddess. Okay. And then lastly, pero like not leastly, let me try to pronounce this lady name. Make Earth beautiful again. Period. If we want to make something great again, let's make the Earth great. Because it's looking real ghetto out here. Okay. Nyongon Mbegye. I think that's right. She's of the Fang people, Gabon and Cameroon. Born from the cosmic egg of the Supreme Being, Nyonge Mbegye is a female aspect of the great universal source. As one of the oldest deities in the Fang pantheon, she is the most powerful in the darkest part of the night. Come on. The moment when daybreak is just distant as the nightfall. Imbued with the generative power of the universe, Nyongon Mbegye visits miracles upon those who worship her. Her sacred instrument is the harp. The musical notes spring from the plucked strings and weave themselves into melodies that can pierce the ancestral veil, carrying messages from their realms to ours, our realms to theirs. Nyongon Mbegye uses the harp to communicate the prayers, evocations, and invocations of the earthbound to the beings who reside in the ancestral lands. The songs she plays are complex and nimble, and the messages also travel from the ancestors to you. If you are pulling this card, you are being reminded that one of the ways the ancestors speak is through music. You are being asked to play or listen to sacred music. Even if you don't have drums, you can use your hands, your feet, your voice. If you are able to open the ancestral portals, or put on some music that touches you deeply and integrate the lyrics the music writes on your soul. Invitation. Play or make music to open ancestral portals. Juju, get your ass down. Sorry, he's being an orange cat. Did y'all hear him go, meow? Talking his shit. All right, so this is a collective right now. If you want a free reading, you'll have to win it at the end. I said last time when this card came out, we need to be doing our prayers and we need to be listening to traditional ancestral music of your bloodline, whatever your bloodline is. Even if your bloodline, as far as you know, just always been Christians and you got to listen to some gospel music, listen to what you need to listen to before praying, so that you can invoke, so that you can open the portals to get your messages from this realm to the ancestral realm. Pero like, if you've been watching these readings lately, you already know I don't think that the veil exists anymore. I think it's gone, and I think it's been gone. But nonetheless, play them jams, even if it's nothing more than to appease the ancestors. Like, play them jams. All right, so let's get a postcard and a song message, and then we'll go ahead and get into the personals. I'm going to do 3 tonight. This is the last time I'll do 3. Moving forward, I'm only going to do 1. And if you want a personal reading, you'll have to send a super chat. All right, what is the postcard from Spirit? The postcard from Spirit says, hey girl, I'm just playing. It says, dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws. And we view the creations of Spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this is not serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see things through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until the perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all of its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you'll uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. I've been saying too, like, I know that this is chaotic and very ghetto, the time that we're living in. Hi, Black Lion. But everything is as it's supposed to be. Like, everything that's happening is what was supposed to happen, okay? It's the only way that we can bring about the change that we need to see. Like I said, old systems are falling, and they can't fall if we just keep doing the same shit. All right, so the song message is just one of those days by Young and May featuring Monica. Cause hoes get ignored every day, B. Man, she'll be all right. You keep worrying about me, girl. You need a life. Like, remember when I said that there are gonna be people that you just have to ignore, that we can't keep engaging with trolls in the comments, or I don't know, having debates with certain people right now because they're the people who are going to get left behind. Yeah, hoes get ignored every day, B. They'll be all right. And exiled and abandoned by everybody else as we move forward. Just a Friend by Mario is the next song message. And shit, like I said, all those planets are going to be in a stellium in Aquarius in the 11th house. The 11th house energy is about the collective. We need to be more neighborly. We need to be more friendly with each other. Maybe we just need to be more friendly. Maybe we all need to be friends. Just a friend, Mario. Why can't we be friends? Because the way that things currently going, it's not working out. And the last song is Quicksand by Moray. Got no time for the fakes, the phonies, your bronies, the ops, or the jakes. And this is my double talk card. I said in 7 weeks, some truths are going to come out. Spirit said the truth will set us all free. Double talk. We're going to see both sides. We're going to see what they said, what they have been saying, and we're going to start seeing the truth. That's that double talk that's about to be exposed. All right, so that is the message. I'm going to go ahead and clean this all up. Y'all get ready. Go ahead and drop your comments, your numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. While I clean up these cards. Okay. 1 through 50 in the comments while I clean up the cards. Was that heavy? I don't know. Maybe I'm immune. I didn't feel like it was that heavy. But I also kind of held back on some of the details that I learned. Because what came out was very explicit. And I knew that whatever was in there was worse than what anybody thought it was. Because why hide it? Why hide it? And I'm not surprised by any of the names, except Jamie Foxx, but I'm not surprised by any celebrities. You right, Anon. You damn right. Anon said it was heavy, but what's going on is heavy. So, I mean, true. You right. You're right. So it's gotta be. And like sometimes that's why I don't like to channel, because when I channel, they gonna tell me exactly what I need to say what we like, exactly what we talking about before we even get into the reading. So sometimes I don't like the channel. I just like to see what comes out because I feel like the messages are heavier when I channel. But I also have had to come to terms with the fact that maybe I'm just not, ooh, did I say social media? I think this card was underneath everything. And then what's going on with TikTok right now? Social media. And look how the phone is all jacked up and fucked up. Trust and believe social media is corrupted, is compromised right now. But yeah, what I was saying was I had to come to terms to the fact that maybe I'm just not one of those readers that's always going to be able to give y'all lighthearted readings about, you know, what's going on at your job, who likes who hates who broke up with who. Like, maybe that's just not my path. That's not what I'm here to do. While I would like to give y'all fun readings sometimes and lighter readings, I just don't think that that's my path, you know? What else would I be reading besides energy? Well, I am a medium, Nani, so like I said, sometimes I might just get a message. I don't necessarily have to read anything. I'm just being told things by spirit. Juju. Don't. Did y'all hear him go, meow, meow? Because you in there doing stuff and you know you don't got no business. TikTok, did y'all guess any numbers? This y'all last opportunity, baby. This the last reading for y'all over on the TikTok unless y'all gonna follow me on YouTube. Here they go with this dumbass puzzle. Won't miss that. We've had heavy before. Oh, that was lighter. That was light work compared to what we've had before. I don't know. Do y'all hear that? I don't know what bag he in, but there's a paper bag that he's playing with. That's why I keep calling his name. Cause he acting up now. Ain't you, Juju? And then can y'all believe it had the audacity to fucking snow? Like we in Philly or something. Like it's everything covered in snow out here. I'm pissed off about it. All right, who won the first reading? TikTok, y'all didn't even guess. Y'all don't want to be a part of it. I guess that's more opportunities. Jenny, sorry, baby. You're going to have to guess again, honey. TikTok don't want no free readings. They probably suppressing me from the For You page anyways. Okay. Who's the number? Who's the number? That's crazy. One apart. Okay. Ooh, a very special number to me. Number 9. Who's the closest? Surrender. Okay, I see what you did there. Surrender. Surrender. What's your question? Not can I get a free reading, ma'am, now. Not now. When you guess the number. You lucky you guessed the number. All right, what's your question? And if y'all guessing over here on TikTok, there's always a timestamp on YouTube. And to those of you all who are new here, I read what I feel and what I see. So if you don't like what you get, sorry, not sorry. I don't do sugar-coated messages. I do the truth. Nani, what you talking about? I had already answered that question. Did they just... Surrender, are you still here? Am I gonna have to pull another number? Pull another number? I ain't like that now anyways. Can I get a reading now? I ain't like that anyways. All right, what's the, I'm gonna pull another number. Crazy. 32. That's Nani. Unless somebody gets 32, but I don't think so. I'm shaking y'all, sorry. All right, so Nani, that's you. Whoever surrender was, lost it. Give it to Jen. Aw, look at you trying to be nice. All right, Jen, what's your question? Girl, she get readings every day. And she could get a free one if she wants to because she's a moderator. Don't look this gift horse in the mouth, girl. Is the person in your energy being honest with you? We gonna see. All right, let's see. We're gonna do a little energy read. You versus them. All right. Your message will be in the timestamp. If you want to come back and watch it, make sure you save this reading. Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. The person in Jenny's energy. Are they being honest? What's the overall energy? Lion, you psychic? Because it's the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is about walking away from what no longer serves you. There's definitely a third party. There's a extra energy here with the 3 of Cups. Walk away because you're in the third party. All right. The person that Jenny is asking about, what's up with them? Because y'all tapped in. They say where 2 or more are gathered, I am there. When you're in community with other spiritual people, the messages come through clearer. That's why we go to Misa in spiritual situations. Yeah, they are, they don't know which way to go. They don't know which way to go. There is another energy involved. Let me see what your energy is first. Something in reverse. What is Jenny's energy towards this person? Girl, you already there, ain't you? You're already there. Is this a person from your past? We got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. All right, what's the mutual energy? Hey, Shonda. Yeah, 25-year marriage. The mutual energy is the world in the reverse. This is something that should have been ended, that hasn't come to an end. 10 of Cups is a happy family, home life. Happy family, happily ever after, soulmate, whatever. Let me just tell y'all this about soulmates. Just because someone is your soulmate, don't mean you're supposed to be with them. Soulmates are not always a forever thing. And anybody can be your soulmate. Your family members can be your soulmate. Your cat, your dog could be your soulmate. Your best friend could be a soulmate. Like, literally anybody could be a soulmate to you. They're not always romantic. But it feels like this person, we got Cancer energy here, there's definitely a third party. And they are in this energy of indecision. All right, so there's a decision that they have to make. It feels like they're studying. Page of Swords energy is a messenger, but they're also students. So it's like they're trying to gather information or review the information that they have about both parties before they make a decision. Queen of Wands energy. Does give like a young, vibrant, all eyes on her type of energy. So that could be the third party that you're dealing with. The Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. So this is a card of choice. It's not just about being in love or being with someone. The Lovers is a card of choice too. Okay. So let's clarify the Two of Swords with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, but this feels like it was supposed to already end. Ace of Coins. Yeah, I think he has made a decision, or they have made a decision. And just the way that the Ace of Wands, like they've chosen the third party, or they're choosing the third party. Are they trying to do something more stable with whoever this Queen of Wands is? I think this is the third party. You have already, before you even, you are so annoying. You're so annoying, honey. Before you even came to this reading, you already were in this energy of giving up and walking away. I feel like it's like that you should walk away, but then you also get caught up in nostalgia. We have the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. You're trying to... I'm hearing Mary J. Blige, I think this is. Reminisce on the love we had. Like, you reminisce on what this person used to be and how they used to act. But you haven't seen that version of them in a long time. And I feel like the passion for you has already kind of died out. And you are already ready to walk away from it. Or at least you know that you should. But there's a part of you that hopes that former version, it was fake. That former version reappears. Clarify the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Knight of Coins, yeah. It's time to stop it. Knight of Coins fell out in the reverse. Yeah, you it's a done deal. Like, you already know it's a wrap. Bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning in love. This could be you loving yourself, beginning to heal yourself, pour into yourself. So let's get a couple of Island Time Wellness. Black Lion, where your deck at? Where your deck at, Black Lion? Yeah, didn't you said it was fake, right? The first card out is the mask card. This person was wearing a mask. Not showing your true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslight. This person was being fake. You have to win the number, surrender. And you left, which is funny because you actually did win, but you left. Heartbroken, deeply sad, hurt, separation, breakup, feeling loss, grieving, and mourning. So there is some heartache about this. And the clock in reverse. Needs time, takes time. Cycles, time to heal and progress. Yeah. So what this looks like or feels like is you need to, like, you already know, you already said it was fake. Motherfucker was fake. That version that they showed me was fake. Right? You already said that. So now it's time for you to kind of pull away from the situation and start healing yourself. With the World card here in the center, in the reverse, like I said, it been over. It probably been over for some time. You just been trying to make it work, as most people do. There's no shame in that. But I think you already know it's time to walk away. Time to focus on yourself. Okay, so let's do an angel number and a song message for you. Aw, look at Spirit being so sweet. 504, New Orleans, baby. New Orleans. One day at a time is the message. 504. 504. Maybe this is a message that you need to go to Mardi Gras. No, just kidding. Patience, present, progress, focus, daily effort, future, and mindfulness. The effort you put in today is what will illuminate your future. Focus on doing the right things today and do not worry about what will happen tomorrow. Your daily efforts are building the foundation for tomorrow's success. What steps can you take today to progress towards your goals? And how can you stay focused on the present? Identify one key task or action you can take that will move you closer to your goals. Concentrate on completing the task and trust that each step you take is building your path forward. You're going to have to guess again. If you win it again, then you win it again. Thank you, Jack Jack. And your song message. Baby, you're going to have to get into your Queen of Swords bag, okay? How could she be so Dr. Evil? You bringing out a side of me that I don't know. Your song is Heartless. How could she be so heartless? Send me a gift on TikTok. For a woman so heartless. Talking, 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 talk. Baby, can we work it out? Like, hello. No, we can't work it out. Lo siento, pero like, no. Okay? So that's your message. It's time for you to be heartless, baby. Let me see what you said. You lived there for 6 years. Okay. But yeah, girl. It's time to refocus on yourself. It's time to become a woman so heartless. Ain't nothing like a revenge comeback. Ain't nothing like you gonna see what you lost glow up. ain't nothing like look at how healed I am. Look at my body snatch because I work out all my issues in the gym. I take care of myself now. I got a new wardrobe. I keep my hair and my nails done. It depends on if you win, baby. If you go, you go. If you go, you go. If you don't, you don't. If you stay, you stay. But whoever here to get that reading, get that reading. Yes, hit 40, flipped it. How could you be so Dr. Evil? All right, TikTok. Numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. Numbers in the comments 1 through 50. Okay, Shonda. I don't know. Something about that just felt right. I don't know. Something about it when I seen that number, Shonda, it just felt right. I don't know. All right, 38, 6. TikTok, anybody want to guess any numbers? 33, 4 and 9. 18. We gonna jump cuz and let Hazel bite his ass. 9. Hazel does not bite. She is an angel. Unless you try to give her a haircut, then she gonna bite. All right. Right, yo. Why Hazel tried to run up on this big ass dog yesterday, and I had to snatch her up by her harness. I think the dog was trying to play, but he was too big. He was one of those, not a mastiff, but one of those real cute big ass dogs. They look like a Beethoven dog, but with short hair. And she was trying to fight, and I think he was trying to play, but he was fucking like 150 pounds. I said, Hazel don't play. She be trying to fight. But Juju probably would have jumped in and helped Hazel. She said, don't you ever come by my brother. My brother. All right, what's the number, Spirit? Who need this next reading for real, for real, for real, for real? He's laying down right there being a sweetie patootie. He being sweet. And the number is 16. Who said 16? Anybody? 90 said 18. Surrender said 6. 90, I guess it's you, boo. Why you keep guessing all the numbers? Not 2 times in a row. 2 times in a row. It's just meant for you to get yours. Nani, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off today. Where's my Florida water? Let me just be prepared. I don't need my energy, y'all. Go get my Florida. I'm gonna go get the Florida water. Hold up. The hell was that? Oh, something on my altar. We're gonna start with a sprank. Okay, Nani. What's your question? You open today? Okay, Nani. This could still go left, but she said she open today. So if you ain't get a message, this message could still be for you because it is an open message. If you get hit, not just that fucking chicken. Stop eating shit from everybody's house. If you get hit with the message, that means you was meant to get hit with the message. All right, Spirit. Speak to me, speak through me. Give me a message for Nani or whoever needs this message. Don't holler if you get hit. Oh, now it's the damn chicken. All right, what's the overall energy for this reading, Spirit? What's the overall energy for this reading? Scorpio energy with the Death card. Endings bringing new beginnings. Transformation, change. With the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups energy, support, sharing, celebration, problem resolution. There's going to be a change within your community, within your support group, maybe an end of your support group. People falling away, bringing in new people is a possibility here. You may be going through a time of transition as it pertains to community. All right. Page of Pentacles. King of Wands. Star card. You got a new job? Or new money? Or you may just be surrounding yourself with people who help you heal, help you reach goals. We have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Nope, still broke. That's so funny. Don't claim that. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you may be experiencing grief, backstabbing, hurt, pain. You know, as a reader, I read it as intentional pain because it is Swords energy, which means that it is something that was thought about, something that was premeditated, if you will. And someone still took an action knowing that it could. Why did I even open up that comment? King of Wands. Tell me who this King of Wands is, Spirit. So we have the Pentacles. That is a financial windfall. That can be a messenger with good news pertaining to like either a job offer, new home, new money. It can just be a new beginning as well. Ten of Coins. I don't know why. I feel like it has something to do with your father. Something about paternal energy, father, legacy. But I don't know why it feels like it has to do with your father specifically. What kind of job or some type of... Is there something that your father did that was like a legacy thing though? Like, is there a way that he made money or like something that was inherited by you? Not physical. I mean like if he was, because it's still your genetics. There may be like some type of creative thing that he was capable of or knew how to do that was passed down. Girl. Whatever that thing is, whatever that ability is, talent, like I feel like it's something that you can do that will bring about healing for yourself, but it will also bring about like financial support or stability, you know. That might be why the Three of Swords is here, because even though you hate him, whatever this talent or ability is, it's something that you also can do. And it's something that will create healing for you in doing it. But it also feels like it has to do with money. Like it brings you money. It helps you create a legacy. Aquarian energy is here. So that's the Star card. This is about hope, healing, destiny. So regardless of how you feel about your daddy, there's something that he passed down to you that benefits you in the long run. And it feels like it's something not tangible, an ability, a talent, a skill. Good night. Whatever this is, it feels like if you took it into this new community that's being created around you, like it's something that would be celebrated or something that people would appreciate about you. And it just feels like it's something that people might want to pay for. I don't know why I'm feeling like that. Knight of Swords with the Queen of Wands. King of Cups. I like whatever this is, it feels like people, like it makes you the talk of the town. It makes people want to come towards you and be around you and experience you. Okay. If you know what that is, then you know what that is. But let's just keep going. Angel number. Yeah, like I know I'm not tripping. Your angel number is number 23. Opportunities. Like whatever this is something that creates opportunities to you when people realize that you can do this, or that you know how to do this, or you know a lot about this, like whatever it is. Okay, maybe it's a culmination of those things. Maybe it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you put it together and it creates opportunities for you. But your angel number is angel number 22, which is a master builder. Expansion, possibilities, courage, exploration, growth, and fearlessness. Think big and expand your horizons as far as possible. Don't set limits on yourself or what you believe is possible. Don't let fear stop you from opening your mind to opportunities that you might otherwise miss. What opportunities are you missing out on because of self-imposed limitations or fear? Today, take a step towards something that scares you and embrace it as an opportunity for growth and expansion. Okay, so it is that you learn. It creates opportunities for you. Okay. And I said from pain to paper. Alright. It's too many, but look what card came out on top. Not my job. That's funny. That card love to come out for you. What's the song message here, Spirit? What's the song message? I had to give me some tarot stock. Okay, okay. Judas, and I guess I'll take Beautiful Monster right here. It might be something to do with technology. AO Technology is here, 50 Cent, Sweetest Taboo, which is another Scorpio kind of energy. And Beautiful Monster, which is another Scorpio energy. And then you led with the Death card. The main song message, though, is Judas. I think we all know why. Yeah, whatever this is, it may have something to do with technology. And I think it does have something to do with like transmuting like your taboos, your like the ugly in your life, transmuting it into something beautiful. But it may have something to do with like technology. Maybe it's something that you're going to do online, something that you're going to present to a collective, like a big group. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. I gotta for these song messages. Lady Gaga, Judas. Oh, Judas, Judas. And Beautiful Monster. You're a monster, beautiful monster, beautiful monster, but I don't mind. I don't mind, I don't mind. By Neo. Sweetest Taboo by Sade. It's a quiet storm, and it never felt like this before. It's a quiet storm, and I think it's you. And AO Technology. Ayo, I'm tired of using technology. Gotta have you right in front of me. Your brain's not broken. Yeah, so those were her songs. You're high? Okay. All right. Last one. Aren't those all Freaky Time songs? No? AO Technology? I mean, yeah, I guess that could be. Beautiful Monster. He do say I'm turned on but scared of you. Quiet Storm. I mean, I guess it could be. I guess they could be. All right, drop your numbers in the comments. 1 through 50. Okay, Nani. 1941. Ain't nobody on TikTok. 6. 1941. 6. Was I 16? I just pulled 16 though. You wanted to say 17 or 7. Look at y'all. Colluding. This is collusion. He said watch. I want to say also 48. You only have one number, Surrender, so pick one. Nine plus 7. Six. Cause you high. That's where 97 came from. All right, y'all ready? You're a monster, beautiful monster, beautiful monster, but I don't mind. I don't mind. What's the number, Spirit? Y'all ready? The number is 27. So Shonda, that's you, baby. All right, just because you didn't win don't mean this ain't your message. If it resonates for you, it's for you. Spirit will hit more than one bird with the same message. So catch the fade. You ain't even guessed, did you, Black Lion? You being weird to me. Oh, Shonda. Are you high? We don't know. One twice. Spirit said, sit down and shut up and listen. That's funny. All right. I don't want a general message. Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. Whoever needs this message, go ahead. Them too. Go ahead and pop them in the back of the neck with a Jesus sandal. All right, Spirit. What is the overall energy of this reading for Shonda or whoever else needs it? Justice with the Knight of Wands. For whatever reason, Knight of Wands is giving me that justice is coming in, like rushing in. Okay. The message said, now is a good time to do what you want to do. Put some type of energy behind something and it will work out. There will be justice in the situation. We have sandals of all sorts, not just chunks. You love the card? You love the justice card? All right. What is the message here? You got to start something new. You might be feeling motivated to do something. You might have felt inspired to move on something, but you just haven't. Remember when I was saying earlier in the collective reading that like the state of the world might be making you feel less, like you still have creative energy, but you don't want to act on it? Bruh. Not Santa Muerte herself showing up. Okay, so your cards are the Fool energy, so new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, trusting the universe, optimism. Four of Cups, this is that same card that I said you might be feeling creative, but you're not acting on the creativity. It's time to act on the creativity. This is like apathy, maybe feeling a little bit of sadness, you know, a little bit depressed with what's going on, but just not feeling any motivation. And then the Temperance card is a card of balance. It's a card of alchemy, a card of healing. So one message that I'm getting is like, by kind of, when you feel motivated, when you feel like you should act on something, act on it right then. Because I feel like doing that is going to help you create a sense of balance. Justice card also being a card of balance here. It's like act on what you're feeling when you feel it. If you feel like you're supposed to start writing something, start writing when you feel like it. And by continually acting on those impulses, you're going to create balance within yourself so that you're not so depressed or sad or letting, you know, outside factors like intrude or discredit. Not discredit. Well, I don't want to say discredit. Not letting outside factors distract you from what you're feeling motivated or inspired to do. The more you do it, the more balance will be achieved. And ultimately, you will be creating something that is going to cause a major shift in your life. Santa Muerte is not a traditional major arcana. Obviously, she's not part of the actual tarot. But what she represents is both the Empress energy, so fertility, abundance, growth. But she also represents the Tower. And the Tower is about deconstruction, tearing things apart in order to, you know, get to that foundation, clear the foundation where you can build upon. Also, I'm getting Death card energy, which obvi because she is Santa Muerte. Muerte is death. Where you are transmuting things, where I'm getting kind of like the energy of like the forest burning down, and while it seems like, you know, that's messed up, the whole forest is gone. Like it literally needs to burn down and the ashes fertilize the soil so that something better grows there. So it's like the things that are falling away from your life are falling away to fertilize your growth. Okay, so it just really feels like this is a time for transformation, for change for you. You have the Page of Wands and the World card there. This feels like a very pivotal time for you. Okay, it feels like a very pivotal time in your life right now. All right, so the angel number. Yeah, angel number is 5555. Get grounded is the message. Centering, reassessment, grounding, balance, focus, energy, rest, and priorities. If you're feeling burnt out from overworking, the angels encourage you to ground yourself. Reassess your priorities and determine what thoughts are keeping you in a constant state of doing instead of simply being. What is causing my current burnout, and how can I reconnect with the state of peace and balance is what you should be asking yourself. Take 10 minutes today to sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Visualize yourself as a tree. That's so funny. I just said something about trees. Visualize yourself as a tree with strong roots connecting deeply into the earth, grounding your energy and calming your mind. So there may be something to do with a specific tree. Maybe you have a connection with a specific tree, because I made the tree reference about burning down the forest so the trees can grow back strong. And then this card specifically mentioned trees. I don't know if South Park is significant to you, but when I was reading priorities, I almost said prioritize. So there's that. But yeah, you might need to connect with some trees. Ooh, wait a minute. Or some trees. Why? What you think YouTube is hating on you for? What's happening? Ooh, now I can't feel my face being that card that flipped over just now. Maybe some trees. It is Fortnite. It's featuring South Park this season. What? I did not know anything about that. I don't even play Fortnite. That's so funny. Okay, in your song message, let me wet my whistle for this one because it's a good one. Come on, medium singers, sing along. I wanna go to a place where lovers go, do the things that lovers do, no stress. A sweet caress from me to you. Far away from here, far away from here, far away from here. Let's hop in a taxi cab, pack a bag and get away fast. What? Did you really? You ain't push sand. Far Away From Here by Kindred Family Soul. Whatever this is, whatever this transition is, it may involve you moving far away from somewhere. Or getting out of a certain environment or situation. You said 24? Bruh, I don't see it. When you said that. Because I even said Black Lion, you ain't even guess. Nope. John don't say. We'll believe it when we see it, Nani. Let us know when you move to Miami or some shit. Damn it, is what he said. Nah, he ain't say it. It wasn't there. Maybe YouTube is hating on you. Aww. Woo woo woo. Woo woo. Okay, so that's all three of them. Ain't taking no more numbers. Y'all gonna have to guess on the next one. You screenshot it? Ooh, send it to the Discord. Because I did not see it. But you know what? They might have been suppressing your comments because every time you comment, it'd be like one that I have to approve. So they probably was like, we don't know what he's saying, but we just not gonna show his comments for a while. Surrender. I'm not doing any more numbers. You're gonna have to just come to the next one. Yours has been buffering a ton. It might be the alleged storm that we have. It is actively snowing right now. But my internet ain't been tripping. Is it still snowing? Can you see that bullshit? You can't see it. I'm really mad about it. But yeah, that's the reading, y'all. I can't wait to see if this message comes through. Whenever spirit gives me time, it makes me real like unsure, and that's just something on me because there's been multiple times where they've given me a time window and it's been right. They've been like 3 days, and then whatever they say is gonna happen in 3 days happens. But also, time ain't linear. It definitely don't work in the spirit world like it works here, so we will see. But I'm definitely finna keep an eye on this 7-week window, because inquiring minds want to know. I don't know why Black Lion does always have to be approved, even if he don't be saying anything, because he be cussing. And I think it's like certain cuss words, because I feel like, I don't know, some of the shit they do let slide, some of the shit they do say, like, y'all don't see that this is derogatory. That's why I be having to put it on subscriber only mode, because some of these people be coming here trying to say some racist, weird ass shit. Even when he doesn't. Black Lion, say something right now. He comes with a disclaimer. And do. Yeah, his first comment in, whenever he first comes into the live, that comment always has to be approved. Something right now. Ha 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 ha. But yeah. Yeah, gang. That's the message. If y'all want to keep talking, we could talk in the Discord. Did y'all see what I posted in the Discord? I posted a couple of Instagram posts about the files, what was actually released. But the fact that there's millions and millions and millions of pages, apparently, I thought people were just being dramatic, but there's actually millions of pages and like hundreds of thousands of pictures. It just lets me know that if that's what y'all released, what's in there is all the atrocities. Now say a cuss word. Now say a cussing word. Cuss for us, Black Lion. Now say a cuss word. Sharon, she done cuss. Go to bed. Oh, dang. See, I had to prove that one. It said, kiss my ass. It said, show or hide. We gonna show it. You would think that if I always show your comments, that they would be like, I guess he all right. But I guess not. He said, kiss my ass, and didn't show up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to these next 7 weeks, to that specific date they gave us. Because I want to see what else finna come out. But all right, y'all. This is the last live for TikTok. This page will be shut down tomorrow. If y'all are watching from the outside of TikTok, because I don't see nobody over here on TikTok. But if y'all watching for the outside, go to my page, follow my YouTube if you want to be a part of the lives. And if you want to catch that daily energy, it will only be on Instagram and YouTube. All right, so bye TikTok. It's been real. Had 9K. 9,400. Bruh. You're gonna have to watch the channel message in the beginning of the dang reading. Long story short, Spirit said in 7 weeks. They gave me a specific date. Well, I did the math. They said 7 weeks. But in 7 weeks, it'll be March 21st. That there's going to be another elite that comes out with some damning information that's going to set us all free. It's going to be some type of truth that comes out. And I don't know who the major elite is. I don't know who it is going to be. But they said 7 weeks. And then I went into the astrology of that time period. So just go watch the beginning of the live. All right, bye y'all. See y'all in Discord. Wish y'all love and light. Go get right. See y'all in the next one. I know. Ooh. Yeah, so go watch the beginning. It's getting real spooky. All right, see y'all later.